Good morning, everybody. It is a very early 5 a.m. and I'm going to take you through my morning routine before work. So let's get our butts out of bed and start the day. The first thing I do when I wake up is go to the bathroom, check my face for any new blemishes that decided to emerge during the night, and wash up. For me, I literally cannot leave the house or do anything without washing my face first thing. I don't know, I just feel really crusty. It's like my quirk. I have been loving the Skin 1004 products recently, especially this face wash. It's super gentle, so it's perfect for sensitive skin. I make sure I wash my face very thoroughly so all the dirt and sebum from the night gets washed away. Since I wake up at 5, I usually feel dead in the first 15 minutes after I wake up, but washing my face and getting ready helps me feel more awake and alert. But I will say that it's been a little bit harder to stay consistent at waking up so early. It is summer right now and I have been going out and meeting up with friends, so I've been getting home kind of late, which then makes it harder to get up at 5, but nevertheless, we persevere. I also just do super quick skincare at this time just because I shower and do my real skincare routine later on, but this is just to make sure my skin is hydrated and prepped. I also like to exfoliate my lips. I literally cannot skip this step. I do it twice a day. Afterward, I'll head down to the kitchen where I drink my celery juice. If you are an OG subscriber, you know that celery juice is my go-to drink in the morning. It's so good for you and just cleans out your liver and blood. It also helps me go to the bathroom, which I greatly appreciate. Then it is time for my workout. Usually I will go to the gym, but today I just didn't feel like driving, so I did some Pilates at home. I love Move with Nicole's videos. They are super easy to follow along to, and they are actually effective if you do them consistently. Pilates has been my favorite workout to do in the morning because it's just a great way to wake up your body. But do not be fooled, it's actually quite challenging, but I really feel like it strengthens my muscles and helps me stay flexible. After I finish, I will take a shower and do a more thorough skincare routine. One of my favorite parts about waking up early is being able to really take my time and invest in myself. Whether that be doing my skincare, working out, meditating, having that me time is super important to me and something I will not compromise on. What I've learned is that if you just give yourself away to other people or to the things you need to do without nurturing yourself first, you will run yourself into the ground and be left feeling so burnt out and miserable. So that is why I really emphasize using your mornings to invest in your mind, body, and spirit so that you are prepared to deal with whatever the day throws at you. As we get older, the more responsibilities we have, and it can be really easy to let yourself go and stop taking care of yourself. But actually right now, this is the most important time to build healthy habits, find things you love to do, and invest in your well-being. We're only given one body here on this earth, so we might as well treat it with all the love and respect we can. Okay, so the next part of my morning routine is my affirmations. If you don't know what affirmations are, they're basically verbal positive reinforcements that you say to yourself and that you feel to actualize your dreams and your goals. There is so much power in manifestation through affirmations, and when you verbalize things and when you feel them and you envision them, like you imagine them, it sends a signal out into the universe that helps that thing come true or helps you become that version of yourself. But affirmations don't necessarily have to be about anything like super extravagant. Like I have affirmations saying, I am becoming happier every single day, or I am completely at peace in this moment. It could literally be about anything. I even have affirmations about making friends, being in a good relationship, things like that. The key is you have to associate a feeling with each affirmation or else they won't work. You have to really believe in it and physicalize it in your body. I put all my affirmations in a slideshow with pictures so that I can go through it and visualize the things that I want. I really recommend doing this because it really helps you envision your future. Next, I will do my 30 minutes of reading. I know some of you guys might loathe reading because you associate it with school, but I'm telling you, from an adult perspective, you have to keep feeding your mind and learning as you get older. I like reading about things that I can directly apply to my life, so that's why I gravitate towards books about personal development. Again, I am constantly trying to find ways to improve myself and my mind, so that is why I love reading about this stuff. After I finish my little reading session, I will head downstairs to make my matcha. I have been super into making matcha in the mornings, and I recently upgraded my matcha setup. Here I am making a cold matcha latte. Just look at that foam. Ugh, so gorgeous. I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice, but trust me, the color of this is insane. It's super green and very delicious. Then I head back up to my room to start my deep work session. This is the time that I devote solely to doing work that requires a lot of focus. Every day, we only have a limited amount of attention span, and so if I try to get a bunch of things done super late, my brain has a hard time focusing because I've spent all my attention on other things like work, errands, social media, etc. So by getting most of my work done early, my brain is fresh and primed to focus on things that require a lot of attention. So I've done productive morning routine videos before, and a lot of you guys asked me questions about how to wake up early, like tips for waking up early. I feel like a lot of people struggle with this, but actually I've always been a morning person. I think I got it from when I used to do ice skating, having to like wake up early to go to the rink. Doesn't matter if it's snowing outside or whatever, like that really disciplined me. And I've always set my own alarm growing up. My parents never had to wake me up for school. I just kind of like did it. I think it was just assumed that like that was my responsibility. I think if you're not used to waking up early, you can try setting your alarm back in small increments each day. So if you wake up at 10 a.m. normally, try setting your alarm to like 9:45, 9:30, 9 o'clock, 8:30. Go back a little bit so it doesn't feel super difficult to try to wake up at 6 a.m. cold turkey. Something that I do is like in the morning, I make my bed right away. If you make your bed right away, stack a bunch of pillows on it, make it look nice, throw all your stuffed animals on it, it's gonna be really hard for you to like have to take all that off to get back into bed. So it creates resistance for the bad habit, so you're less likely to do it. Something that also might help is setting incentives for yourself to wake up early, little rewards or things that you get excited about. I know that when I wake up early, I have time to make my matcha, which I'm obsessed about, by the way. You know, it makes me excited. When you are creating a morning routine for yourself, you should incorporate things that you just do for yourself, like for your own well-being. You should do things that will improve you as a person. So for me, I like to do a lot of reading. I like to read a lot of personal development books. Anybody who has a full-time job but is also doing things on the side, like you know how important time is and utilizing your time. But my philosophy is like if you prioritize it enough, you will make time for it. Even if you say like, oh my gosh, I can't take on another thing because I just don't have time for it, you'll be surprised by actually how much downtime or free time you have in your day that you don't even realize is free time. I really believe that if you want something bad enough, you can do it. I think society tells us that like not everybody is entitled to like the same things or like not everybody can be happy, but that is so far from the truth. If you want something bad enough, you have everything in your power to make it happen. But yeah, those are my little morning matcha thoughts. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a very reflective, wise mood right now. But yeah, I actually have to finish getting ready and go to work soon, but this was super fun to film. I love showing you guys my routine and what I do. So if you guys like these types of videos and you want me to do more or maybe talk more about like productivity and motivation, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and I'll see you later. Bye!